Welcome to the multiplication course. My name is Steve Whiteborney, and this is creating the first set of cards. For this activity, you'll need a pencil and 2 blank pieces of paper. Pause the video until you have those supplies ready. Set both pieces in front of you. Make sure the paper is turned sideways like this, not like this. Make sure they are turned like this. In just a moment, I'll show how to draw the lines on the paper. Here is a tip. For each step, make the lines on both pieces of paper. When you see a line drawn in the video, draw that line on both pieces of paper. Remember that you can pause the video if you need more time to do that. Okay, let's begin. To make it easier to see, I'll zoom in on one piece of paper, but I know that you are drawing lines on both sheets of paper. Start by drawing 2 lines like this. 1, 2. Of course, they don't have to be perfect, but notice how the lines separate the paper into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. For the next step, draw a vertical line through the center of the paper, just like this. You can see that this new line breaks the paper into 2 sides, the left side and the right side. For the next step, let's focus on the left side. On the left side, draw 2 more lines like this. 1, 2. You can see how those lines separate the left side into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. Now let's move to the right side, where we will draw matching lines. On the right side, draw 2 more lines like this. 1, 2. You can see how those lines separate the right side into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you have completed this process on both papers. Now that you have completed this process on both papers, we'll label the papers in a certain order and then cut them apart. Let's begin with the first page. Copy this information onto the first page. You can see the directions which say, pause the video until this page is completed. Pause the video now and copy all of this information onto your first page. Let's move to the second page. Copy this information onto the second page. Again, you can see the directions which say pause the video until this page is completed. Pause the video now and copy all of this information onto your second page. On the first page, you are going to separate these cards. You can cut on the lines or tear on the lines, whichever method works best for you. But you will take all of the cards apart like this. On the second page, you are also going to separate these cards. You can cut on the lines or tear on the lines, whichever method works best for you, but you will take all of the cards apart like this. Pause the video until the cards are separated. That brings us to the final step, which is to complete the back of each card. I'll show you how to do that before you begin. Let's start with this example. The card that says 2 times 2 is equal to 4. I'll flip it over, and on the back I'll write 2 times 2, and I'll draw the line, but I won't write the 4. This card says 2 times 3 is equal to 6, so I'll flip it over and write 2 times 3, and I'll draw the line. Notice I did not write the 6. On the back of the card that says 2 times 4 is equal to 8, I'll write 2 times 4 and draw the line. On the back of this card, I'll write 2 times 5. On the back of this card, I'll write 2 times 6. And on the back of this card, I'll write 2 times 7. I'll continue the process for every card. Here are some more examples. On the back of this card, I'll write 2 times 8. On the back of this card, I'll write 2 times 9. On the back of this card, I'll write 3 times 3. On the back of this card, I'll write 3 times 4. On the back of this card, I'll write 3 times 5, and on the back of this card, I'll write 3 times 6. So your final step is to complete the back of these cards and complete the back of these cards. Pause the video until the cards are completed. After the video, feel free to test out the cards. Then when you're finished, keep all the cards together in a safe place. To do that, you'll simply slide the cards all together into a single pile. and keep them in a safe place for the next video. We'll use these cards in the next video and some other videos after that. This is the multiplication course. My name is Steve Wyborny, and this is creating the first set of cards.